Alright, welcome to this video tutorial. And right on this tutorial, I remain your tutor at this ISM, and I'll be modeling through a wardrobe, perhaps where we put clothes and other things like that. This was a paid job, so I was paid to do something of this nature by an individual who do furnishing work, possibly for his clients. So let's get started. Click on the tabs. I have my AutoCAD already, and I'll load it. When I load it, very simple as that. The first thing that we need to do is try and pop up my show menu bar, and I can go to format and then make my unit in mm. It told me that it wants a specification in mm, and then I'll put my insertion scale to after 2 decimal points, and then I can click on OK. That's okay. Then I'll go back again. I'll go to limits. I want to have my lower left corner to be 0 by 0 whatever, and I press enter. My upper right corner, let me use something like 5000 by 5000. Let me just choose by 5000, and then I'll press enter to accept the upper right corner. So for the upper right corner, I have the settings. Alright, so if I actually go back to limit, I can see that my lower left corner is there. My upper right corner, you can see, is 5000 by 5000. So what I mean is that my x-axis should be maintained at 5000 millimeter and then 5000 millimeter. And I've got my basic settings. So the next thing, I'll just proceed ahead with my job. So let me proceed. Please, I have a call to receive. Okay, so I haven't got that. The next thing I need to do now is I will then do a basic stuff. I already have the blueprint of what I want, so I can just get I can tile my interface to something like a 2 vertical. I can make this place a kind of realistic, and at the same time I can give it a kind of a southeast view, or else still a southwest view at the same time. So from the top view here, I can just come here, get my stuff here, and then the specification I have with me is that this should run for like about 1.5 1500 millimeter by 50. So I will need to on my dynamic input so that I can have dynamic input there, so I can see. So but I've not done something. When you make specification, you zoom the entire interface. So I'll see zoom on, and I can zoom on here as well. Good. So yeah, I'll come back here, and then I can just click from here, and I can have it as 1500. That's my x-axis tab. My other value will be at 50, and then I can press 15 and press enter. I can see how promising the results were. So what I'm supposed to do now is that I'm supposed to change this to possibly southwest and see, okay, I'm good like this. And here I can just fill out and pan. When I have this result, I can select it here, select my results. When I select, I just go and use my tools called the press pull tools under solid, press pull, and then I can just press pull this object up, and then just give it a very little height, just something at a very simple distance. So possibly now just look for something very minimal. So possibly let me just use something like 50. All right, that's a very good promising result. It's okay that way. The wideness here 50 is still okay as well. So when I have that, I'll just come back here. Now you can see I have two selection cycle is on. So if I click here, I have a polygon, 3D poly, and a polyline. First I can delete the polyline, and then I go to the poly 3D solid object. Then I can use the copy tools, press enter. I want to cover a distance of about 600 mm, possibly from inside here. So I'll click here, and I'll on my F8 to have a vertical straight line. So and then I type 600, and then press escape. So I have the two bays right here, and then I'm good to go. If I just hold down my distance, I can orbit my two bays. It's a very good result. So if I should come back here, I'll go back to home again and come to my rectangle. From here I can have another rectangle here, and if I drop it, it's dropping at the base, but I can come to 3D here, select it and raise it up. So if I change this to front view, I can see where the object is. So if I should click the object, it's underneath here. So if I come to move, I can right click here, I can come to move, and I can push it up. So you can see now that right now is, I'm not wheeling here. Here, right now is on top of my object here. And you can see how it's where here. So if I just select it, I'll just choose, go to solid again. I can use press pull again, and then push the object up a bit, possibly. You can see the direction through which is going up, so I'll just say like something like 20, and then I'll press enter. So I have a nice base now. I'll press the escape key, and then if you orbit, you see that I have a nice base right here. So very cool and very good. So now I have that, I can come here again to my front view. Let me just say top view again, and then you can see what I was able to generate. So I have a nice promising result. So let's proceed. Next thing I'm going to do now, I'll go back to my home. I'll get a polyline, very good tools. I can pick from here, and I can move to this place, drop another one here, and drop another one here. While I drop that, I go off my F3 not to cause disruptions. Then I can start dropping values. I can say that I want the distance to just be 20, enter. Then I move here. When I move to this place, here is about 600, so I will just type 600, enter. Now moving this direction, right about 1000 something. So this place is right about 1000. If I want my F3, let me know my F3 to know. And its thought is 1480.31. So what I need is 1460.21, so that I'll be left with 20 to maintain equal side of this place. So I will just stuck here and see what the distance will be. 1480, so I know 1460. So let me off my F3 back, then I'll say it should be 1460. Now press the enter key. I can see where it stops. So if I move down here at the same time, I'll have another 600 again. Press enter. Then I will come here and press the C key to close, and it's going to join that line. So when you see what I've got here now, if I should change from this top view to front view, the way we did the other time, we can now have the object selected right here. And then if I should come to this place and click on move, I can push the object with my F3 on back again. I can push it up on top of this, and here I go. And you can see that on this 3D we have our promising result here. So what I need to do now is I'm going to select this 3D solid, and I'm going to do something like come to this isolation, and I said hide object. While I add that object, I will have more rights or access to some other 3D tools unlike that. Then these tools, I can delete it. Why these tools is what I need. If I should come to where it's selected, let me update, you can see what I want. Let me just fill in. If I should come to solid and I said press pull, I can pick the object. When I pick the object, I'll press pull up at a height of 2100. Yes, I'm right. Yes, the height of 2100. So I just type 2100, press enter, and then I can just press the escape key, and then now end object isolation. Here we go, and then let's submit. You can see that we're beginning to have some cool and nice results. So the same thing, we can select this object, come here, and then I can just say it, copy, just copy this object to and then I can pick this this top, and I can just come and fix it right on this top as well. And I will press the escape key, and if I should come right here, I can orbit and see the results that I've got here. It's as simple as that. Another result that I want to have is these results, if I should pick these edges, um, I have a separate edges, but I'm coming right not from that edges. So what I needed to do is I can have another stuff from the top again, and then right about this place I can create more different distanced objects to start with. So I can then come to this place again, pick this place to this place. So if I click here, is this polyline that I needed? I can see that this polyline that I selected, I can use the move tools to move that polyline right about somewhere at a distance of about a few distance about let me just move it to about 1000. I'll just move it around about 1000. Okay, so you can see what we've got here, and then while the object is selected you can see it on top of this place. So what I need to do now is I can select the object. I can come here, pick the object. While I pick the object, I can come to this place, change to front, then look where the object was located right on this place. It was the object that I needed. So if I should come here now and I see it move, I'll push the object down in that same of my F3, and the object is still maintained there. While the object is maintained there, if I come back here, I can orbit up like this, select the object ordinarily. When I select it, I go back to solid, press pull, pick the object and press push right straight down, and then I can just come and hit the right about this somewhere here, and then I press the escape key, and you can see that yeah, it seems I'm achieving some of the results that I needed to achieve. You can see how cool that were. Okay, this is two is coming out from the base. So what I needed to do is I can come to this place and say face, and I can pick this face, and then what I can do is I can push the face up. Cool. So you can see now that press the escape key. So let's span this, and then you can see a very nice promising result. So I just need to put some demarcation right about this place. I just press escape to have my distance. So if I should pick this solid, I can then do copy, CO, enter, and then I can pick it on my F8 on. I can move right about 400, enter, and press the escape key. I can orbit this place, then select this entire wall, come to this place and set hide object, so I can orbit again. So here I'll come to filter and set face, and I can pick this face, and I can just drag this and push it right back, penetrate through the wall. Let's see, let's go through the wall. Good. And then when I have that result that I wanted, I can press escape, select the object. Now continue with my copy, and I can just move by 350, move by 700, move by 1050, and then can move by 1000. Can move by 1000, 1350 again, 1003, about 1400. And then let me just see. Okay, cool. Press the escape key, and here completes that. And I'll come back here and say end object isolation to this place, and you can see that okay, I'm beginning to make sense out of my job here. And then based on the specification that my client gave to me, it said this place needs to shoot out a bit, so I'll come here, I'll say face, and I'll pick this face, I'll push it out a bit, so just push it out by 40. And then let's see what we've got here. There's the escape key. A nice clean shoot out. Okay, so we have a nice result here, and then it's so interesting, so good so far. We've been having some nice output and a nice result. Cool, very interesting 3D results, And then in my next tutorial, I'll be talking about how we place some kind of hanger stuff right here, and then how we add the doors and every other things that this 3D stuff needs. But right now I need to take a break and then see how I can proceed as the tutorial goes on and on and on like that, So that is that about that. We've been able to get the basic shape of a stuff like that, and then yeah, right about it down, please. Yeah, it seems that there's stuff right under this place. Say it's a shoe rack. Just remembered now, so I need a shoe rack, so I can select this, and then I can just use the copy tools, write the seal, enter, and then I can just copy it. The front tools, copy it down a bit, possibly with just a distance of about 150. Press the enter key, press the escape, select the object that was copied, and then move the object somewhere here. And then while I orbit this, I have a good clean result. So here I can come to filter and set face. Right about, I need this face I picked, and I can just move this face. Okay, so I'll stop somewhere around here and press the escape tools, and here I can just get my own back, and you can see that my result is so promising and so clean. So I'll pause this for this tutorial. Then in my next tutorials I'll be discussing about how we can model the hanger stuffs, and then possibly if we can get some clothes right on this shelf, on these wardrobes, and other related stuffs that we'll be needing right in this design. So thanks for watching this video. I'm your tutor Adisa SMs, and possibly in the next video I'll be seeing you. Thanks for watching this tutorial, and then I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.